Hello. Good evening, everybody. All right. I need to be more louder. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Sanjiv.
That is better. My name is Sanjiv Kulkarni, and I will be your MC for tonight. So as part of my responsibilities, other than just introducing the event to you, is also to be a tough time master. Starting at 7 o'clock, break will be at 7:50, get back into the room by 8:10, start the event, finish by 10? No, that's not my style, but I just thought I'd let you know what my roles and responsibilities are. On behalf of Melbourne Hindustani Classical Music Society, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on this finale event of the 2023 International Festival. A big round of applause to the group of you. Thank you. Let's play a small game. Can all of you take out your mobile phones? There is a small button on it, depending on which phone you have, called as silent the phone. Put it on silent. Did all of you get it? Yes? Good. Awesome. That's needed more as a courtesy to the artist, so I'm sure all of you would appreciate that. So let's keep it on silent through the event. We would like to start by thanking our sponsors, our patrons, and of course all of you, our dear lovers of Hindustani music. Before we start the event, I think we must remember the legendary artist Shri Vishnu Digambar Paluskarji, on whose behalf today's event is. When I just looked up, pardon my ignorance, but I did not know about this legendary artist. And I think we have to thank Mrs. Sunita Sakheji for being the sponsor and bringing this artist into our limelight. I genuinely thought that Raghupati Raghava Rajaram was a bhajan that was made famous by Mahatma Gandhi ji, and he made his own tune and he sang it. My ignorance. The person behind that, the person who gave it the original tune, who sang the original tune, is Paluskarji. 150 years, today marks his 150th, not today, sorry, but this year marks his 150th anniversary, birth anniversary. And he can also be attributed to actually bringing Hindustan. Today, if we are all of us sitting here and enjoying Hindustani classical, in some shape or form, we have to thank him, because he popularized it and got it out of those kingly courts where it used to be happening and brought it out to the commoners like us. So big thanks to him. That's it. Let's move towards the main event now. There is a saying in Hindi, okay, before I say that, how many of you here can follow Hindi to some extent? Okay, so if a little bit of Hindi slips out of my mouth, apologies to the others. But there is a saying in Hindi which goes like, "Poot ke paav palne mein hi dikh jate hain," which means that the talent of the artist is seen when they are in a cradle, when they are still so young. And I think that holds true for both the artists who I'll be inviting. In fact, all the three artists will be performing today because they started out almost as child prodigies. They started at a very early age. Their talent was seen. In some instances, it took a different shape as they moved on, but in others, all early achievers. So, I would assume that most of you have read about the artists, so I'll quickly skim through the profiles, but I'll call out a few points that really stuck to my attention when I was learning about them. First up, Yashwant Vaishnav ji on tabla. He was introduced to tabla by his father, Rajendra Vaishnav ji, at a very young age. But his mother had a very big influence in him actually practicing and learning it. Because when his father was working during the day, it was his mother who actually took his classes. A phenomenal approach, I think, where both the parents can be involved in the kids' training. He then followed his tabla lessons with Sri Hemant Sachdev ji, followed by Pandit Mukund Phale ji, and now under the well-known international artist Pandit Yogesh Samsi ji is where he's honing his talent as we speak. He has received several awards, but I'm sure he will also acknowledge that the most memorable one of that is to receive the Balashri Award by the then President of India, Srimati Pratibha Patilji. He has continued to learn and study at the ITC SRC or the Sanjiv Research Center and is learning with legends like Pandit Ulhas Kashalkar ji and Pandit Ajay Chakravarti ji. And he believes and he thanks his spiritual gurus, Sadguru Jagjit Singh ji and Sri Ram Singh ji for his success. So that is Yashwant Vaishnav ji. Next up we have Tanmay Devchake ji. What really inspired me in his profile was that here is a person who does not come from a classical background. He does not have classical music in his heritage, but he has music in his heritage. 3 of his generations are harmonium players. They have been involved in the music industry. And here is a person through pure passion decides that he wants to pursue music. He moved away from that, got into the classical side of it, and today a boy who had not even stepped out of his city called Ahmednagar in Maharashtra is touring the world with dignitaries. That is a massive achievement, and I think truly both of these are icons for the youth today. Another thing about Tanmay that really impressed me is his innovation. You will see that today he's very innovative with what he does. You don't usually get to see a solo of a harmonium, but you will see today why we need more of that. Follow him on his YouTube channel called as Tanmay Devchake Official and look out for a new track called as Dhruva. That will impress you. So enough of my speaking. Without further ado, to your thunderous applause, let's invite the 2 artists, Yashwant Vaishnav ji and Tanmay Devchake ji, to the stage.